Live from WSLS, this is 10 News at 6, working for you.
Now at 6, the first snow of 2022 is here, but not without some dangerous conditions.
It's leaving thousands without power and creating slick road conditions across the region.
And we have live team coverage with crews working nonstop to clear the roads, and your local weather is tracking a possible refreeze overnight.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for 10 News at 6. I'm Rachel Lucas.
I'm John Carlin. Finally, we have some snow.
Finally, a lot of excitement. We have been waiting all fall and winter for this, but it's bringing slick conditions to our roads.
Yeah, and you might not realize it because the sun came out this afternoon. We'll talk more about that. It's already led to some school closings and delays for tomorrow. Right now, you can see this list of counties and localities where schools are closed, including Pulaski, Bedford, and Amherst counties, Roanoke City, and Bland, Giles, and Wythe counties currently on 2-hour delays.
10 News reporter Sydney Jacksheimer is live in our storm chaser monitoring those roadways. She's been out for a while now. Sydney, how are things looking?
Rachel, John, the roads to get up here, we have made the drive from Roanoke now up to downtown Lexington. The main roads like 81 and 220, pretty clear, pretty safe, I would say. But we're in downtown Lexington right now. Let me give you a look at these roads. Definitely some wet spots and definitely still some snow on the roads. Now, what we do need to be concerned about, as you know, the sun has set now and temperatures are dropping, we need to be concerned of those wet spots, which could potentially turn into black ice once the temperatures get down to freezing. Now, VDOT says their crews will be back out onto the road to lay down some salt, and some areas you really need to be concerned about if you're out and about driving tonight are bridges, underpasses, and ramps. Now, freezing temperatures, I'd say probably about 8 o'clock or later this evening is when those temperatures are going to drop, and you really need to be concerned about those wet spots. I'd say if you see a wet spot, you need to assume it's black ice, and you need to be very cautious. So I would say stay off the road if you don't need to be getting out or going anywhere later tonight. Now, we're going to continue to track these road conditions. Like I said, we made the trip up from Roanoke to Lexington now. Majority of the main roads, like the highways, are clear, but I think you need to be concerned about those back roads and those neighborhood streets, especially where you see wet spots, which could turn into ice the later we get into tonight. But we'll continue tracking these road conditions, and you can stay up to date on air and online as we continue to track this snow. Back to you guys in the studio.
Or anything in the IFB.
All right, thank you, Sydney. And as you can see, VDOT crews have been working around the clock trying to clear the roadways. And we have now 10 News reporter Tim Harfman. He's live on Wards Road in Lynchburg. And Tim, VDOT is saying if you don't have to go out tonight, don't do it.
That's right, John. That's the message we have heard over and over again today. Let's take a look at Wards Road. This is US 29, the northbound lane here. We're about a mile away from River Ridge Road. You can see it's pretty clear, not even slush out here on the road. But we have come across several dangerous roadways this afternoon. Let's take a look and show you this video from about 1 o'clock this afternoon on 501 Campbell Highway and Dragonfire Lane. The driver of this green minivan tells me he was trying to get up the street, but he couldn't make the turn at the top of the hill, and his car rolled backwards into that ditch. Luckily, some good Samaritans helped pull him out of that ditch. VDOT crews have been out all day pushing snow off the roads. A spokesperson says with the weather we've had recently, it has created both pros and cons.
A con definitely was the fact that it started as rain from the standpoint that we couldn't put any pre-treatment down. A pro was that it's been so warm that there was some warmth to the road, so that when the snow did come in, that hopefully that warmth on the roadway was able to allow it to turn to slush.
That would allow crews to push that slush off the roadways, but spokesperson Len Stevens says another con is that with the temperature dropping tonight, there's a possibility of any moisture on the roads that will refreeze and turn to black ice. So they say that if you have to be out tonight or tomorrow morning, to please take precautions, be safe out there on the roads. Otherwise, stay home. Live tonight in Lynchburg, Tim Harfman, 10 News, working for you.
The snow left thousands of people in our area without power, and tonight crews are continuing to help those impacted. The road conditions made it hard for crews to travel, and the wind made their jobs just as difficult. Appalachian Power says around 40,000 people in their service area were impacted, including Southwest, Southside, and Central Virginia.
All of our employees and our contract crews are in the field and working as safely and quickly as possible to get the power back on. Now that the storm has passed, this is good news. We've also got additional help that will be arriving from West Virginia and Kingsport.
For a county-by-county breakdown of power outages in our area, visit us on WSLS.com. And of course, your local weather authority has been working all day for you, tracking what we can expect next.
And Chief Meteorologist Jeff Hanowich joins us now. So, Jeff, we talked about it. We saw Sydney out there in the storm chaser. Is it going to refreeze overnight?
I would say the highest probability of that happening will be on those shaded secondary high elevation roads, and also on those bridges and overpasses. I want to show you snowfall totals across the region. Terry's Fork in Floyd County, 6.5 inches of snow. Bradshaw, Roanoke County, 5.5. Newcastle, 5. Collinsville in Henry County, 2.5 inches of snow. And Chatham got around 2 inches of snow. That's in Pittsylvania County. Satellite radar composite showing that we are dry now. We're going to stay dry here all night long as the snow has exited and headed offshore into the Atlantic Ocean. And with high pressure building in, that means tonight is dry and tomorrow's looking pretty dry too. Now your hourly planner showing temperatures holding relatively steady in the upper 20s and lower 30s as we head throughout the course of the evening. No doubt very cold and dry. The trend will be for the winds to continue to weaken overnight tonight as well. Winds won't be nearly as much of a factor heading into tomorrow. We are cold and dry through Wednesday. We're looking at the potential for yet another storm system to push in late Thursday into Thursday night. That precipitation may start as rain and change over to snow, especially in the mountains Thursday night. And behind that, more Arctic air will move into the region. Remember those highs in the 60s and 70s approaching 80? Long gone. That's not going to return anytime soon. John?
All right, thank you, Jeff. Well, Roanoke shelters are opening their doors to help people who are seeking warmth. And 10 News reporter Alexis Davila tells us about some of the new resources that could help people survive this winter season.
Feeling the cold temperatures roll in, homeless aid organizations are opening their doors to help. The rescue mission is extending their hours and allowing people to seek shelter during the day. Warm meals are still being provided as 257 beds are set up in the men and family shelters.
So whenever we have folks that come in because the temperature has dropped, we're going to be ready for those individuals.
Near downtown Roanoke, an extra shower and dryer is being put to use at the least of these ministry. But a new warming bus will play a key role.
Whoever needs warmth, if we've got room for them, they're welcome here.
Anyone in need can just simply fill out a waiver and should wear a mask before they can step on board the bus. On the bus, there will be blankets and an extra space heater to keep people warm.
For people who don't have a single place to exist that has heat and things like that, it's an absolute blessing. We've had a lot of comments from our unsheltered friends about feeling safe, about being warm. So we're just trying to help them to survive.
The bus can hold up to 26 people as volunteers and surveillance cameras monitor it. It will be put to the test Monday night at 9 to 7 in the morning. In Roanoke, Alexis Davila, 10 News, working for you.
Keeping students safe from COVID-19, the guidance school leaders are offering to keep cases down in our schools.
Plus a massive Powerball jackpot, and it's only going to get bigger. The dilemma you could face if you happen to win the top prize. As Omicron cases of COVID-19 surge across the country, local health leaders are preparing to help students safely return to the classroom.
10 News reporter Annie Schroeder joins us live tonight. She's in the newsroom to break down the latest guidance. Annie?
Yeah, well, John and Rachel, Virginia has had record-breaking numbers of COVID cases in the last few weeks. That's why health officials want parents to be strategic about when to get their kids tested. Now, a majority of our school divisions in our region have announced they plan to return to in-person over the next week or so. An infectious disease doctor from Lewis Gale Medical Center says more and more children are getting sick with COVID-19, which is why the Virginia Education Association is pushing state leaders to take extra precaution when it comes to plans to return to the classroom.
A standard level of precaution for every division should be consistent, in that they're able to wear the N95 masks, the K95 masks, true HEPA filters wherever possible, true ventilation systems wherever possible.
Office here in a few weeks. Again, Governor-elect Glenn Youngkin has stated he has plans to hire a new state health commissioner who will remove the mask mandate from Virginia public schools. And new guidance from the CDC recommends school divisions test their students more often to reduce taking them out of the classroom. Live in the newsroom tonight, Annie Schroeder, 10 News, working for you.
You are looking at a live picture from our Virginia Tech Skycam overlooking, of course, the campus and Blacksburg. Very quiet outside right now, but you can certainly see a sheen on the pavement, an indicator that there's still some water on pavement across the NRV and all across the region, especially on those secondary roads. Be careful of refreezing tonight. We'll let you know when temperatures warm up coming up.
Okay, here we go. The Powerball jackpot continues to grow. No one matched all 6 numbers on Saturday, so tonight's grand prize, an estimated $540 million. The lottery spokesperson says there were several million-dollar winners over the weekend, and 2 tickets sold here in Virginia won $50,000 each. That's not bad, but no one brought home the New Year's Day jackpot. If you match all 5 numbers plus the Powerball number, you will have an interesting decision to make.
Either take the full $540 million in 30 annual payments before taxes, of course, or a one-time cash option of about $384 million before taxes. Imagine having to make that choice.
And then you decide which island you want to buy, right? You have until 10 o'clock tonight to purchase your tickets.
Your local weather authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
I'll tell you what, I'd take either option. Refreezing is possible on some roads tonight. The primary roads, I think, for the most part, are going to be fine, with the exception of those bridges and overpasses. I urge you, though, to be careful on those shaded secondary roads overnight into early tomorrow. I will tell you that midday tomorrow into the afternoon, all roads should be fine, as we're going to continue to have melting take place. So why do bridges freeze first? Well, you got to keep in mind that most roads lose heat evenly. However, cold air can reach above and below bridges. And for that reason, that results in a quicker heat loss actually on those bridges and overpasses. So bridges, overpasses freeze first, and then you generally see the pavement freezing soon thereafter. But again, bridges and overpasses, I think, will be the main factor tonight on those primary roads. It's those shaded secondary roads where we could also have a couple of slippery spots. Now, I will tell you that it is turning cold very quickly. We're below freezing in Lexington, Covington, Hot Springs, Blacksburg, Wytheville, Hillsville, and Galax. Temperatures at freezing in Roanoke and also into Martinsville. The regional view showing it is all quiet for us right now. We're going to stay quiet not only here locally, but all across the Commonwealth as we head into the overnight tonight. Future tracker showing fair skies on tap. Tuesday morning, we're going to have our fair share of sunshine. We're going to close out the day with mainly sunny skies on Tuesday as well. Now, Tuesday night, we're going to start to see those clouds thickening a little bit. Still going to see some sunshine early Wednesday before we turn mainly cloudy as we head into Wednesday afternoon. But even when those clouds arrive Wednesday afternoon, we're still going to be dry. The upper air pattern is such that we're going to have another disturbance heading in our way as we head later Thursday, especially into Thursday night. Initially, I think the precipitation starts as rain late Thursday. However, we are going to have perhaps a changeover to some snow as we head into Thursday night. Cold air is already going to be in place, and it's a little too early to speculate as to how much snow we're going to see here, if we get any at all. Of course, over the course of the next day or two, we will fine-tune those details, and if snow is indeed headed our way, we'll give you our first look at the snowfall forecast probably within about the next 24 to 36 hours. Breezy today, not breezy at all tomorrow. Tomorrow, winds are going to be anywhere between 3 and 6 miles per hour. So for tonight, we're mostly clear with less wind, but we are frigid. Overnight lows between 14 and 20. For tomorrow, mainly sunny, but we are still very cold. Highs tomorrow ranging between 36 and 43 degrees. Your extended forecast showing highs in the 40s through Thursday, 30s Friday, upper 30s to near 40 Saturday. Then we're in the lower 50s Sunday. Dry Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, we're going to see, I think, the chance for rain later on. Could have that rain change over to snow, especially in the mountains Thursday night. Dry Friday, Saturday with scattered rain showers possible on Sunday.
Speaking of awards, the Virginia Tech women are off to a 3-0 conference start for the first time in program history. And Liz Kitley is the conference player of the week for the 4th time, averaging 20 and 15. Tonight in Pittsburgh looks to be Big Ben's last home game in a Steelers uniform. And the AP poll, Duke still among the leaders, checking in second. No other ACC team in the top 25.
Nightly news is next.
We'll see you back here at 7.